Hello and welcome back to Mr. Radio Face, the show where we have a honest discussion, usually every day, whilst creating some sort of golf challenge. So the current golf challenge is we're trying to make 10 golf putts in a row from 6.5 feet. Now, it's a little bit different today. I'm actually reviewing a video that we did on Friday? May have been Thursday. Either way, it was the latest video. So if you do watch my videos, you might notice that you are basically re-watching the same putts. But we'll just go through them. And the reason we're doing that is I needed to do something different today, just because I'm in a little bit of a rush. And basically it takes forever to upload these videos just because of the file size, so I'm sorry for cutting corners, but I hope you enjoy rewatching the golf content as we go through it. Hopefully we can have a few laughs about just how terrible my putting is. But if memory serves me correctly, I did get 8 putts in a row whilst having a little bit of a tantrum about the state of the UK government. But that's neither here nor there. Moving onwards and upwards. So in this video, I basically want to discuss my to-do list for the upcoming week. So the upcoming week would be week commencing Monday the 29th of September 2025. So I'm going to go through the to-do list, and maybe I'll put in a picture somewhere so you can see it. But we'll figure that out, see how much time I've got editing wise and stuff like that, but we'll go through it. The top 2 on my to-do list, obviously they're exactly the same, I think, but number 1 is open an Instagram and number 2 is open a TikTok. Now, depending on the formats of the videos required to post videos to those social medias, I'm not sure whether you need to download or edit 2 different videos. I don't know, but the reason I want to do that is basically I want more people to join in on what we're doing. Oh, nice, making some nice putts. Was this the 8 in a row? Maybe I got distracted, but anyway, I want more people to listen to this, and my wife works in marketing and she said it's important. So it's important to get on social media. So what I'm going to try and do is figure out the best way, with my wife's help, in turning these long format videos into short format videos that people can enjoy for 30 seconds to a minute, and then if they like what they see, they can then go over to the YouTube and watch the full video, because YouTube is always going to be where we talk from 10 to 12 minutes on average. Sometimes it'll be shorter, sometimes it'll be longer. I don't know, it's trial and error, and that's what we're doing. But that leads me on to number 3. Once I figure it out, or once my wife helps me figure it out, I'll then upload a video tutorial this week on how we figured out how to edit the video, just to make a smaller format and make it more accessible, so transferable from YouTube to TikTok and Instagram. You can see my videos, right? I'm new to this, I'm learning, I'm trying to improve, but we can do that together. Maybe it'll be helpful for you. Maybe I figure out a simple way to do it. Who knows? Maybe you just watch me attempt to do it and it doesn't go well, but might be a disaster. Either way, that's number 3 on the list. I want to record a video tutorial about how to edit for Instagram and TikTok. Pretty simple. Whether it's good, don't know. Let's find out during the week. If you can hear in my voice that I'm slightly out of breath, or I sound quite flustered, or like I don't have much energy, it'll be because I just came out of the sauna maybe 10 minutes ago. So I'm still flushed in the face, I'm still boiling hot. Because as much as I like the sauna, it is difficult, but it does lead me on to point number 4. I want to attempt for one of the videos, well, it won't really be a video, it'll be more of an audio recording. I want one of them this week to be a recording of me in the sauna. The reason being is when I was in there not so long ago, I was in there I tried 20 minutes, I managed, I wanted to be in there for 30 minutes total, so 15 minutes and 15 minutes. I did that. The second 15 minutes ended up being like 8 minutes and then like 7 minutes because I couldn't handle it, basically. But what I realized is that whenever I do the sauna, for about 10 minutes in the sauna is the most comfortable part of my day. Other than obviously spending time with my family and the animals and stuff like that, but you know what I mean. It's the most comfortable 10 minutes of my day, and it's also the most uncomfortable 10 minutes of my day. So yeah, basically in the sauna, I don't know about you, and by the way, I'll give me a second, let me just get to the point. In the sauna, in the last 10 minutes, I kind of feel like I'm on the verge of death and my brain starts spiraling. Typically, I'll be listening to a podcast a podcast. My brain will start spiraling, heart is running very fast and stuff like that. Now, the reason I do 7 minutes and then 8 minutes is because I quit. I usually quit, so what I want to try and do is do a recording when I'm in there no matter what for like 20 minutes or something. I'll probably edit that video. Typically I don't like editing the videos, but we'll do that anyway, because otherwise there might just be a lot of sitting and trying to mentally get through it. But either way, we want to see if the recording will work in the sauna, and just to get some honest thoughts. I mean, when your body thinks it's shutting down, I think you have a pretty honest perspective on life. So that's going to be a video that I'm going to try and do. I'm going to do this week. I just think it'll be interesting. It will probably be horrible to listen to, but again, it's trial and error. We're going to find out. We're going to do it and find out. And it also splits up the golf content as I try really hard to complete the 10 putts in a row challenge on the 6.5 feet before we move on to something else. Obviously I have to complete it, but we'll get there in the end. But anyway, I really think the sauna recording might be interesting. Might get some really weird stuff, because this is me 10 minutes after the sauna. Imagine in the thick of it as I try and talk my way through it out loud. Anyway, might be horrendous. Either way, you're going to hear it. So leads me on to my 5th and 6th to-do list for the week is, bear in mind this won't sound like a lot, But if you knew what I do on a daily basis in terms of physical activity, it would seem basically it's like 10 to 12 hours. What I do is physical manual labor. What I want to add on for the rest of the week in my 5th and 6th number on my to-do list is to do 60 minutes of yoga split up again amongst the 5 days, Monday through Friday, and 500 push-ups and sit-ups split between those 5 days. And that on top of my job, I don't know, it just made me feel like I'm hopefully doing exercise that I'm willingly doing, not that I'm doing out of necessity in order to feed myself and my family and keep a roof over our heads. But yeah, that's the to-do list. So number 1 and 2, open Instagram and TikTok. Number 3, record a video tutorial about how to edit for Instagram and TikTok. Attempt the sauna recording. I need to stop using words like attempt and just go for do. I will complete the sauna recording. And then number 5 and 6, 60 minutes yoga, 500 push-ups and sit-ups split across the 5 days, Monday to Friday. Totally doable, but the obvious thing to do would be 12 minutes of yoga today and 100 push-ups and sit-ups a day. Because it's going to be horrendous if it gets to Friday and I've got to do a 60-minute yoga class, 500 push-ups, 500 sit-ups, then hop in a sauna whilst recording myself. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a challenge that I'm willfully doing, and it's going to hopefully teach me consistency. But I can see that there's about 30 seconds left on the video. I'm sorry I didn't comment at all about my putting. But I can see me wrapping up on there. But yeah, no. Thanks for listening, everyone who did listen. And I will catch up with you soon. Until next time.